Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it is Paydirt review time. In fact, this will be my last review for 2019, so I'm super excited to finally be reviewing some of Jeff Williams' Paydirt. And let me just show you that. Here it is. And I don't know if you can see, but this looks like some really dirty, nasty stuff. So while I am super excited to finally be panning out some of Jeff Williams' Paydirt, I can't say I'm excited to see what it does to my water or just how bad this stuff is. It is supposed to be limonite with supergene gold, which just means the gold is in limonite and its supergene just means it's close to the surface. So just like in quartz, sometimes you can have gold in the middle of the quartz where you can't even see it, and then you have the gold that's on the outside or the stringer gold on the outside of the quartz. That's what that means. So it should be easy to see. It won't be buried inside of some rock that I've got to break open to get to. So I'm super excited. I can't tell you how excited I am to finally be doing some of Jeff Williams' Paydirt. So I'm going to, and this was given to me. I am a Patreon member of Jeff Williams because I've been trying for a long time to get some of his Paydirt, but when he puts it up, it is very fast. It goes out in seconds, and usually I don't even notice his post until the next day or something. So luckily, one of the people that did buy it offered to send it to me, and it was really nice of him, so I get to pan it out. I do have to send him back all the gold, of course, but really awesome. Just the excitement of panning it out. Even though I don't get to keep the gold, just the panning it out I'm so excited for it. So I'm going to flash up the description, and then we're going to go weigh it out and classify it down. So here's the description. Well, as you saw, I posted two descriptions. Description number one was what was on his website as well as Patreon page, and it was pretty lacking to say the least. It didn't really say too much about it. No weight, no anything really except for that it was limonite, supergene gold. And description number two, though, was what came with the letter that he sent with the Paydirt, and it was a little bit more detailed. And as I suspected, this stuff is going to be nasty. He even says in there to wear gloves, which I am doing, and to wear old clothes because everything is going to get stained up. So let's weigh this up really quickly. Right when my scale goes off, of course. He does not state a weight, but we're just out of curiosity. I just want to see. It's 1.47 ounces. So a little bit of a material there. And I'm going to open this up. It did come double bagged. But I had to cut off the first bag just so I could see what this one looks like. And I'm going to have to cut off this bag. I hate when people tape these bags up because there's no real way to get the tape off without usually busting the bags, which I'm going to try not to do. That one came off easy. Where's that? It's made even more difficult by wearing gloves. There we go. Not too dusty, it doesn't look like. But man, is that red. That is some really red stuff. I will rinse out the bag, of course. I always do. But I'm going to let you listen to some music, and I'm going to classify this down. Well, there you go. As you can see, pretty much equal amounts in the top three classifications, but the majority of this is in the -40. So it does say in the description there should be a lot of magnetite and hematite, but not really saying. It also says there could be platinum, which is usually magnetic, but really nothing. I mean, really nothing in this. Let's see if maybe something's magnetic in the bigger stuff, but again, not really, not much. So this should be easy to pan, other than the fact that there's lots of organics. You can see a lot of it in this part, and that it's pretty much bright red. So yeah, really nothing much in the magnet, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna go get my water, and we're gonna see what this does to the water, and we're gonna see what kind of gold we could get. So be right back. So, have my water all set up. I did not put fresh water in there because I knew this stuff was just going to mess it all up. But I do have the Paydirt and I do have some water. So, I'm going to let you listen to more music and I'm going to pan this all out, starting with the plus 10. Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and man, was that some dirty, messy dirt. I mean, it just wrecked the water. Even with the pour-off pan, I didn't even probably need to use the pour-off pan. The second this stuff touched the water, it just clouded it up, made it bright red. Some seriously dirty stuff. But I did find gold, and let me show you the gold I did find. In the plus 10, I found these two really big, nice nuggets. So really excited about that. Those are some really beautiful nuggets. See if I can get you a little closer so you can see them. Really, really beautiful things. Now for the minus 10 plus 20, even more gold, but really not much, just two tiny little pieces. And to be honest, I don't think either one of those really should be in this classification. They should probably be in the minus 30 area. Then in the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold, but again, probably maybe in this classification, but maybe in a nice, a little bit smaller one, especially the one little piece. And then finally, in the minus 40, even more gold, about 8 little pieces. And these all should be in this classification. They all should be in the minus 40. But there you go. That's what I recovered. And I will say most of this smaller gold, except for maybe the -40, I'm going to guess is probably broken off of the nuggets because they are really fragile. And my guess is maybe they broke off. I don't know. But there's not a lot of gold here except for those nuggets. But let's weigh them up to see exactly how much. I mean, I honestly don't even think any of these are going to budge the scale. But we're going to find out. For the two nuggets, 1.340. We'll weigh them both up so you can see individually. 1.030 for the big one. So that's a 1 gram nugget. Another one, 0.315. Now for the minus 10 plus 20, let's see if this even budges the scale. No. And none of these others are going to either, but we'll just, for the sake of putting it on there. Nope. Maybe with all of them combined, they might budge the scale a little bit, but there you go, -40, nothing. So let's just put it all in, see the grand total, see if all three of these budge the scale. Nope. So there you go, 1.340 grams of gold. So I'm going to be right back with my ROI and my review. Well, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This was from Jeff Williams and Slim. It was from his Patreon page. You have to be a Patreon member to purchase this, but I am sure a lot of my subscribers are Patreon members of his, and probably a lot of you tried to buy this bag because he only had 20 of them, and he's got a lot more subscribers than that on his Patreon page. It was his Limonite bag. It had no guaranteed amount of gold. Its cost was $200. Shipping was free, so total cost right here, $200. Gold I recovered, again, right here, 1.340 grams of gold. Gold spot on the day this was received was $47.53. Now, one good thing, gold spot right now is in the $48.50 range, so this is actually worth a little bit more, but for the review, it's based on $47.53. So gold value right here, $63.69, which means the ROI on Jeff Williams and Slim's bag is a dismal 31.18%. Now, for fun factor, I'm giving it a 3. Now, honestly, I would probably drop it down to a 2 because pretty much all the gold was those two big nuggets, and the rest of it didn't even budge the scale. But I bumped it up to 3 because most people that are going to be buying this are buying it because it's Jeff Williams and Slim's Paydirt, and probably would be okay getting a little bit less gold just because it's his Paydirt, and it's so hard to come by. Now, for Paydirt description, I'm giving them a 4. Now, probably I should give them a 2 just because the description before you purchase the bag was pretty bare. But I'm bumping up to 4 because when you actually get it in, it does come with a detailed page more about the Paydirt and what you're going to find and how you should wear gloves and things like that. So I bumped that up to a 4. Now, for quantity and packaging, he's getting a 10 for quantity because he doesn't state an amount. So I'm giving him a 10 because he's shipped Paydirt. For packaging, he's getting a 7. It was in a Ziploc bag, but it was double bagged, so 8.5 total for quantity and packaging. For customer service and shipping, he's getting a 10. It did ship out really quickly. He notified everyone when he was going to ship, and he shipped it out at the time, and it shipped priority mail, so it went out fast. Customer service, I'm giving him a 10 on that just because he does reply to the vast majority of his comments on his Patreon page, and he does reply to a lot of his YouTube comments. So I didn't question him about the Paydirt because I didn't actually buy it. As I said, someone else purchased it, but I'm giving him a benefit of the doubt and giving him a 10 over 10 for that. So total score right here for Jeff Williams and Slim's Limonite bag is a 5.7. So pretty bad score. And while I will still be his Patreon member for a while, I don't think I will be rushing out to buy any more of his Paydirt. As a Patreon member, you can get some of his giveaways and get some gold from him that way. And I think I would rather get gold from him that way than to spend $200 to get $65 worth of gold. There's way better Paydirt sellers out there. It wasn't super fun just because, like I said, the vast majority was these 2 nuggets. And while the dirt was kind of new and interesting to me just because it was really red and had a ton of iron oxide and stuff in it, and it was a different Paydirt to go through, I don't think it was worth $135 of losing for that. So total score 5.7, and sad to say, I think this is one of those Paydirts where people that buy it are gonna be happy because it was Jeff Williams and Slim's Paydirt. So all that's left is to give away a 24 karat gold plated dime. Now normally if somebody orders me some Paydirt and does something like this for me, I give the dime to them. But this person did not want their name being used because they're worried that Jeff Williams will get upset with them, might not let them buy more Paydirt, might kick them off their Patreon page. Who knows? They just didn't want to have their name. But I am going to be sending them a 24 karat gold plated dime anyway. But for this video, this one's going to go to Mike O'Brien. And Mike O'Brien didn't order this for me. So Jeff, don't get mad at Mike O'Brien. Get mad at me. So that's going to be it. Oh, so Mike O'Brien, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And everyone else, thanks for watching. Happy panning. And make sure you hit the subscribe button down below.